Okay, so we're going to go through my blush and bronzer and highlighter drawer. Let's declutter this baby. Okay, so all this is in no particular order. So I'm just going to start off with what's on top here because these two things I actually used recently. So they're in my top drawer, which is my everyday stuff. So this Rockateur blush I really do love, so I'm going to keep this. So it's going to go over here into a little pile. This is my new Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Glow face palette. So I'm keeping this obviously because I just purchased it. Then I have these two Maybelline Master Highlight blushes. I just purchased these recently, so I'm going to keep both of these. I'm going to try to do all my blushes first, and then highlighters, and then bronzers, but we will see. I have these two blush quads from e.l.f. and one is light and one is dark. So this is the dark one. It's really pretty, and these were only $6. These are really worth keeping. This is the light one, and these little squares are interchangeable also. I have this Makeup Revolution blush palette in Hot Spice. It's really pretty. I'm gonna keep this. And then I have my NARS Guy Bourdain. I think this was the One Night Stand palette that came out a couple years ago. It has Laguna, it has Orgasm. So I'm gonna keep this also. Okay, so now on for the more kind of singles. I have another Benefit Box Blush in Coralista. I love this, so I'm gonna keep this. I have a Korres blush that I don't use like at all. It's old, so I'm gonna get rid of this. I have two of the Wet n Wild Color Icon blushes. Both of these are newer. They're the new reformulated ones. So these are pretty. I'm gonna keep these. Kat Von D Piaf and Poe blush. These were discontinued, I believe, because the formulation on these wasn't that great, but I actually really like this, so I think I'm gonna hold on to it. I didn't think anything was wrong with it, so I'm gonna hold on to it just because maybe she'll reformulate them and bring more back, but I'm gonna keep that. I have two of the Milani rose blushes. I'm gonna keep those just because these are really great pigmentation on these, and they're super pretty. The one on the left is matte, the one on the right is shimmer. These are beautiful. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my MAC blushes, these 5 back here. And I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to just keep all of these. And then these are the newer Lorac blushes. This one is Cinematic. Keeping this. It's really pretty. And I have this Bobbi Brown Katie. It's a Pot Rouge for lips and cheeks. So I'm going to keep both of these. I have this little Becca Beach Tint in Guava. It's really pretty. I'm going to hold on to that. And then in the same kind of kit that I received, I have the Beach Tint Shimmer Souffle. So pretty. Watermelon and Moonstone. So that's what the beach tint looks like. It's super pretty and really pigmented. Then I have this Bare Minerals loose blush in the color Boost. I'm gonna get rid of this because I don't like powder blushes at all, really. So, or like not powder, but like mineralized blushes. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't know. Possibly not, but I'm gonna put it in the maybe pile. I have this L'Oreal blush, and it is in Celestial Divine. It's a mousse blush. I'm gonna get rid of this. I've literally only worn it a few times. Then I have these cute Too Faced Love Flush blushes that came with holiday sets. I'm gonna keep all 3 of these because they're all so freaking adorable. So, keeping those. I have these 4 Tarte mini blushes. These are all gorgeous. These were a holiday set also. Keeping these, as well as these 2 right here. They were in a holiday set also, and I am going to keep those. I love Tarte blushes. So that was it for all my blushes. And now we're moving on to the highlighter section, which is this over here. This is the Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Glow palette. So I'm going to keep this, as well as the Becca Afterglow palette. Keeping both of those. I have this Wet n Wild Color Icon blush, bronzer, and highlighter trio. I'm keeping this because this was limited edition. Limited edition, not this last summer, the summer before. So keeping that, it's beautiful. And then I have this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Catwalk Pink palette. I may get rid of this. I don't know. So, I don't think I'm going to get rid of that. I just wish it wasn't so large. This goes in the bronzer pile. So I have this mini rose gold little Becca shimmering skin perfector. It's very pretty, so I'm going to keep that. I have Champagne Pop, full size, single. I have this MAC, obviously I'm keeping Champagne Pop, obviously, because I have it in, 4 other forms, it seems like. I have this Mineralize Skinfinish from MAC, and it's in Porcelain Pink, and I actually think I'm going to get rid of this because you can hardly see it, but I don't know. I'm going to have to see. I'm going to put this in the maybe pile. I have these 2 highlighters from Wet n Wild. Obviously, I'm going to keep these. These were a hot commodity this last spring. Precious Petals and Crown of My Canopy. Keeping both of those. I have this Makeup Revolution Shimmer Brick in Radiant. This is a dupe for Bobbi Brown's Shimmer Brick, one of them. So pigmented and beautiful, so I'm keeping that. I have this Bare Minerals highlighter in the Pick Me Up. That's what it looks like. I'm going to put this in the maybe pile and just kind of swatch it and play around with it and see. The last one is and the writing has rubbed off on this, but it's my Hourglass Luminous Light Powder, and oh, guys. I just freaking nicked it. Oh, no, look at that finger. Oh my god, I'm pissed. But I'm keeping this, obviously, because it's freaking gorgeous. And I love it. And I'm pissed because I nicked it. Pissed. And this was going to be lastly, but I'm going to go through my liquid highlighters also in a different drawer. Because I didn't go through them with my foundation one, but these are my bronzers. This is the new Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. This is freaking beautiful. I am keeping this. And I have these itty bitty little Too Faced little wardrobe blushes. Keeping those. I ditched the box that they came in, but you get the gist. These will last forever. So there's the ones that came in the set. I have this e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzer powder. It's a dupe for the NARS Orgasm Laguna duo. I'm gonna hold on to this, I think, because I'm gonna do a dupes video soon, but I'm probably gonna get rid of this. The bronzer is really good. It is a dupe for Laguna. It's actually darker, but the blush really sucks. So this is actually, I use as a highlighter. It's Hard Candy Tiki. So this needs to go in the highlighter pile because this is way too shimmery to be a bronzer for me. But it's Tiki. It's good. So I'm keeping that, but that goes in the highlighter pile. This was a gift from my friend Holly from Accessorize. It's a European brand. You can find over here in the States now. It is a bronzer duo. It has a sheen to it, but it doesn't come off really shiny. I'm going to keep this just because I love it and it's really pigmented. And then I have these two Physicians Formula freaking bronzers because hello, packaging life. I haven't used these, but I'm going to keep these. Look at Paris. Somebody effed up Notre Dame hardcore. And then the last bronzer is my Nyc Sunny Bronzer. And this is like a staple in everybody's collection pretty much because it's literally like $4 and it's so pigmented. And let me tell you, a little bit of this baby will go a long freaking way. And really quickly, these are just the liquid highlighters that I have. And these literally are all sample sizes, literally pretty much. This is Opal by Becca that I got with this. I got these two as a duo, and this is also Opal. So keeping both of those. This is a e.l.f. something that I got a long while ago. Probably gonna get rid of this, but gonna see what it looks like really quickly, so I'll put this in the maybe pile. And then I have Benefit What's Up highlighter that I really like that I'm gonna keep, that I almost have used this all up. And then I have a mini Benefit Sunbeam that I'm gonna put in the maybe pile because I really don't know what this looks like. I've never touched it. This is everything I'm keeping, and I'm going to go through the maybes here momentarily. So this is a maybe. This is the e.l.f. Mousse Shimmering Facial Whip. I believe this was right around $1 or $3. There it is blended out. It's really thick. It's very pretty, but this is really thick. It's almost a mousse consistency. So I think I'm going to get rid of this. It's really pretty though. This is the Bare Minerals Blush in Boost. I'm going to get rid of this. It's way too much glitter for me really, for blush. And it's just, I don't like the mineralized products. Next I have this Bare Minerals Highlight. This is actually an illuminator, not necessarily a highlighter. It's really pretty. It's coming off more gold on the camera, but it's definitely a pinky gold. I think I'm going to keep this. And lastly, this MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in Porcelain Pink. It's really pretty. I just don't really grab it that often. And then that's it right there on the right. Don't mind the sore on my hand. I think I'm going to keep this. It's just, I love it so much. I just don't grab it. So I'm going to keep it and try to use it more.